Hey everybody, this is our lesson on the language of science, and by the end of this lesson you should be able to understand the words used in a science discussion. You should be able to use prefixes and suffixes and roots to determine the definition of a given term. So first, let's make sure we understand the parts that we're looking at. So we've got prefixes and suffixes. So prefixes are the part of the word found at the beginning to modify the root word, and then suffixes are found at the end to do the same thing. So remember, we do have roots that are in the middle, or stems. You'll hear it both ways, and these are added to those. So I'm just really going to give you a list, and I'll read through some of these that I know you'll see pretty often, but you can pause the video before I keep talking and go ahead and get all this information written down if you want, but I'm not going to go through every single word. So you will see a as a prefix a lot, so not, non. Abiotic is something we'll look at later, abiotic factors. Auto, that means self, Aero, we're going to be dealing with aerobic respiration, so needing oxygen. So there's just a couple there. Here we've got the B and C prefixes and suffixes. So bi, you'll see a lot. Bio, chromo, so chromatography, chromosomes. Okay, we're looking at all kinds of things like that. Cyto means cell, so cytoplasm. Chloro, we're looking for the color green. On this list, we've got endo and ecto or exo, so we will look at inside and outside of a system. We've got geo, so pertaining to the earth. Epi means above, so epidermis, your epidermal layer is above the skin. Derm means skin. We've got hemo, so we're dealing with blood, so hemoglobin, hemophilia. Hetero and homo are two prefixes we deal with a lot. So hetero means different, homo means same, heterogeneous, homogeneous, heterotroph, homotroph. We've got hyper and hypo as well. So hyper means above and hypo means below. And you can see our other ones here. Let me actually get rid of this so you can see everything. And like, for instance, itis down here, which is inflammation, that is a suffix. So a lot of these that I've listed have been prefixes. Well, now you're starting to see some suffixes as well. So here we've got our K and L prefixes and suffixes. You can look through these. M, N, and O suffixes and prefixes. A lot of these are ones that you'll see in terms of measurements. And then you can just kind of, like I said, pause the video and write these down. We have a lot of P suffixes and prefixes in biology and in science in general. So look through these. We know that phase means stage. Sometimes you think of that as its own word. It's more of a root word. So metaphase, interphase, things like that. We've got phobia, so fear. We've got photo, which means light, so photosynthesis that we're looking at. Proto means first, so prototype, prokaryote. And then here's the rest of our prefixes very quickly. So you can see through these, and you can see some STEM words as well. Stasis means stationary. So we've talked about homeostasis already. Synthesis means to build. Photosynthesis, you're building the energy for the plants. So we're looking at those kind of things there. All right, guys. So hopefully, like I said, pause on each one, go back.